Hello dear children, welcome to today's English class. Children, look at these pictures. Tell me children, whether they are the pictures of village or town? Yes, they are the pictures of village. Children, have you ever come across any such function of a village? Tell me, how do the villagers celebrate their functions? Yes, they celebrate it by dancing, by singing songs. Now tell me, what kind of song the villagers sing? Yes, they sing folk songs which are completely oral. Today we are going to discuss one such folk song of your textbook. That is the village song written by Sarojini Naidu. Children, look at the picture. She is Sarojini Naidu. The present poem Village Song is written by Sarojini Naidu. Children, let us know more about the poet Sarojini Naidu. Sarojini Naidu was born on 13th February in the year 1879 and died in the year 1949. She was an Indian poetess, nationalist fighter for women rights and nation builder. She was a child prodigy and a prolific writer. She was the first Indian woman to become the president of the Indian National Congress and the first woman to become the governor of Uttar Pradesh. She was popularly known as the Nightingale of India. The poem Village Song appeared in her book titled The Golden Threshold, first published by Dodo Press, London in the year 1905. Children, let us know more about the poem. As we all know, India has a long tradition of folk poetry, which was largely been oral. It deals with customs, beliefs, traditions, superstitions, simple joys and sorrows of people, particularly those living in a rural setting. These are treated with directness and simplicity. Folk poetry aims at presenting collective life. Generally, folk poetry was nurtured by wandering minstrels. Sarojini Naidu has captured all these qualities of traditional folk poetry in her poems. In this poem are presented the voice of a mother pleading with her daughter to wait for her lover to arrive and that of the daughter who wishes to run off to the forest and remain a child. Children, listen to me carefully while I am reading the first two stanzas of the poem. Honey child, whither are you going? Would you cast your jewels all to the breezes blowing? Would you leave the mother who on golden grain has fed you? Would you grieve the lover who is riding forth to wed you? Mother mine, to the wild forest I am going, where upon the champa boughs the champa birds are blowing. To the coil-haunted river isles where lotus lilies glisten, the voices of the fairy folk are calling me. Oh, listen! Children, let us now discuss the meaning of the unfamiliar words you may come across in the two stanzas. Whither, where? Cast, throw away. Breezes, wind. Golden grain, delicious dishes. Grieve, cause pain. Wed, marry. Boughs, branches. Blowing, moving about. Coil, cuckoo. Hunted, frequently visited. Isles, small islands. Glisten, glitter or shine. Fairy folk, angels. Children, let us now explain the first stanza line by line. honey child, whither are you going? Generally, mother loves her children very much. With affection, she calls them with different names. Here also, the mother addresses the daughter as honey child and asks her where she is going. Would you cast your jewels all to the breezes blowing? The mother again asks the daughter whether she would throw away all her jewelry into the blowing breeze. Would you leave the mother who on golden grain has fed you? Being emotional, the mother asks the daughter whether she would leave her who has fed her with delicious dishes. Would you grieve the lover who is riding forth to wed you? Finally, the mother asks the daughter whether she would grieve her lover who is coming forth to wed her. Here in this stanza, the mother wants to convince the daughter to marry because marriage is an important event in a person's life. Children, let us now explain the second stanza line by line. In the second stanza, the daughter replies the questions of her mother. Mother mine, to the wild forest I am going. In this line, the daughter replies the mother that she is going to the wild forest, where upon the champa boughs the champa birds are blowing. Here, the daughter tells the mother that she is going to that forest where upon the champa boughs the champa flowers are blowing. To the quail-haunted river isles where lotus lilies glisten. The daughter wants to go to that forest where songbirds like cuckoo frequently visit river isles where flowers like lotus and lilies shine bright. The voices of the fairy folk are calling me, oh listen. Finally, the daughter tells her mother to listen while the voices of the angels are calling her. Children, today we discussed the first two stanzas of the poem Village Song. The rest part we will discuss later. Thank you children. Bye bye.